Hi everyone, and welcome to this training video on the CERRIX Risk Module. In this video I will explain how you can create risks in a risk library and how to assess this particular risk. I will also show you how to set up your risk appetite and how you can document your risk assessment. Our risk assessment starts with identifying risks. These risks can be created in the Risk module by selecting Add New Risk. This will show a blank risk card, where you can document the risk characteristics and score the risk. On the left side, you see the gross risk matrix. Here you document the inherent risk, so the risk before any internal controls have been performed. On the right side, you see the net risk matrix, or the residual risk matrix. Here you indicate the remaining risk after performing your risk assessment. Since all organizations are different, you can tailor important risk settings to your own organization or department. This tailoring is done in the Standing Data module. In the Risk Catalog in the Standing Data module, you can set your risk appetite level. Catalogs in CERRIX are used as templates to quickly fill in fields in various modules, such as the Risk module, the Controls module and the Controls Testing module. In this risk catalog, you can easily define the risk you're willing to run by clicking the matrix. When we go back to our risk card in the Risk module, and refresh the view by reloading the tab, you can see that we have filled in some example data in the risk characteristics fields. In the gross and net risk matrix, the risk appetite level now appears as a dotted line. When we perform our risk assessment, we set the inherent risk level in the left matrix, and the residual risk level, or the remaining risk after performing internal controls, in the matrix on the right. When this risk falls outside our risk appetite, the risk appetite assessment field automatically turns red. Additionally, a comment box appears where you can document your conclusion. In the risk treatment field, you can indicate what you will do with the remaining risk. Since we deem our residual risk too high, we would like to further reduce the risk by implementing additional internal controls. In such a case, we typically don't accept the risk assessment, since the residual risk is too high. We then document the date of our risk assessment and our overall conclusion. The assessment date will help us identify when we need to reassess our risk again. Typically this is done at least annually. In case our residual risk assessment does fall within our risk appetite level, we typically accept the risk. Furthermore, we accept the risk assessment and conclude on it. You now know the basics of the Risk module. Let's not forget to save our changes before we dive into the details a bit more and show how you can tailor your CERRIX platform to your organization's risk environment. The CERRIX platform can be tailored to your organization at various levels. The organization dimensions are used to set the various layers in your organization. This can, for example, be divisions, departments, and locations. Organizational dimensions can be set at the risk level, control level, process level, and are crucial in assigning access rights appropriately. Business dimensions are the dimensions that link everything together within CERRIX. They can make the connection between risks and controls, between controls and processes, and many more. Framework dimensions are linked to controls. These can be used to make a clear link between compliance requirements and how your organization has ensured compliance via internal control procedures. In our next video, we will zoom into the details of the standing data, with a focus on the various dimensions and standing data related to risks. We hope you have found this introduction to the Risk module of CERRIX to be useful. After watching this video, you should now be able to create new risks and edit existing risks in your risk register. Set your risk appetite level in the so-called Risk Catalog, which you can find in the Standing Data. Perform and document your risk assessment procedures. If you would like to learn more about the risk module in CERRIX, please also watch the video A Deeper Dive into the CERRIX Risk Module.